We are back for another night. We're going to search through some rolls of quarters. We've got 13 rolls, a couple more than what we usually do. We usually do 10. Then we've got a couple rolls of nickels and dimes as well, just to round out our evening. And I guess we're going to use this little SIM card popper because, honestly, I forgot my knife in the other room, but that's okay. Maybe. Maybe that's okay. We might have to run and grab that, but we'll see. Last night, good night. No W's. So as we kind of spin these open, looking for any silver. Don't see any silver. See a lot of shiny quarters. It's definitely a lot of newness. But we are looking for 2019 and 2020 W mint marked quarters, such as this guy right here. Looking for that W down there because less than 1% of quarters in 2019 to 2020 were minted at West Point, making them very valuable and highly sought after for collectors. So here's a 2019 right here. Most of them are going to have D's or P's on the other side, like that one, which is a P. And so on every 2019, 2020, we want that W. Come on, W. We're going to find some other errors as we go. 94. When we come across ones that have the opportunity for an error, I will call those out, kind of show you. There's a 2020. We got a chance for a W. Nope, that's a D. And we will look for those errors as we come across. So on these Eagle quarters, looking for 1983 as a year and looking for anything that is 1964 and older. That's a D in Nebraska. 64 and older are 90% silver. So those ones are worth something regardless of condition. Definitely ones we want to hold on to. That's a P. Tennessee. Nothing there. There we go. Salt River Bay 2020. That's a chance for a W. Nope, that's a D. Salt River Bays, though, we do set off to the side. They do have the chance to have some unusual markings on them. So ones we want to circle back to a little bit later. Those ones, it's a little bit tough to tell. So those ones I can't just kind of simply see. So that's why I set those ones off to the side and circle back to them later. New Hampshire. That's a D. Oop, another Salt River Bay. That's a D. Harper's Ferry. Here's another one we set off to the side. It's got a chance to have an error or a few errors on it, but a little tough to look for. Chickasaw. That's one you don't see very often. That's a D. Maryland. It's a P. Nebraska. Come on, W. Weir Farm 2020. This one's got a chance to be a W. Oh, that's just a D. So right where that D is, that's where we're looking for those W's. Any 2019 or 2020 has a chance for that W mark. That's a D. There's Salt River Bay. Another 2020. That's a D. It's a nice looking quarter. I wish that one had a W. 2020. Show you a few things we're going to look for on this guy. That's a D, so no W. So on this one, we're going to look at Mama Bat up here by her nose in the top corner there. We're looking for any extra material. Over here where it says Unum, we're looking for any doubling. Nothing there. And over here where it says America or American Samoa, we're looking for doubling over there. None of that. Quarter's worth 25 cents. Put it in the pile. Nebraska. 1985, the year I was born. That's a good year. Not for quarters, but in general. Ozark Riverways, 1 year off. 96. Wool, 2019. That's a D. Come on, W. What is that? That's some nasty scratching. How does that even happen? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. That's a D. 2020. Could have been a W. But unfortunately, just a D. Just a D. 77. Last few in this first roll. Ooh. Okay, seen better days. A couple more. Also, that one's a bit yikes. Last two. 65. The most quarters were produced in 1965. Unfortunately, not rare because of it. And North Dakota. Nothing there. There we go. There we go. All right. Roll number 2. This one's got a Connecticut on the end. Some things we can look for on that guy. No silver. Okay. All right. Roll number 2. Let's go. So again, some shiners, but no silver on this guy. All right, first things first, Connecticut. We hold that guy straight up and down, and we flip it straight up and down. If Washington's head is straight up and down, no error. So this guy, no error, just worth 25 cents. Ooh, Kansas. So this guy, we're going to look for a couple things. We can look for some issues with the buffalo on the back. Nothing that I see there. And we look for the T to not be there, so it says in God we rust. Unfortunately on this guy, you see how trust is clearly visible. No error on this guy. 25 cents. $82. Well, look at 83 Ps. 83 Ps have a chance for a spitting eagle error. That's a D. Vermont. Come on, W. Any 2019 2020s have a chance for that W. Mint mark. American Samoa. Something on here you can look for is for that drum to not have a rim on the front. 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a P. No W on that guy. Wisconsin. That's a D. Area you can look for in Wisconsin, you find your wheel of cheese. And then right above it, you want to look for any extra leaf in between the cheese and that corn. This one doesn't have it. It's 25 cents. But if you find that error, it's 25 bucks or more. There's a D, Salt River Bay. Teddy Roosevelt. Tennessee. 1969. 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a P. Fortunately, this 2020 could have been a W, but unfortunately that one was not. It's just 25 cents. P6. And for those 83 Eagle backs, 83P specifically. Here's a 2020. Come on, W. Oh, that's a P. Come on, W. That's a P. Kansas. I'm not seeing any issue with the Buffalo hump. And it's like trust is there in full. Yep. No error on that one. 25 cents. That's a D. 2019 could have been a W. Could have been a W. Come on, W. Ohio. There's 2020 Salt River Bay. Is it a D or W? That's a D. Come on, W. We want some W's. Bring them home, W. Illinois, nothing special about the Illinois quarter. P, North Carolina. That's a D. Georgia. '71. Just double check in. I think that's just a scratch underneath the eagle there. Unfortunately. It's a D. All right, a couple things we can look for on this guy. First and foremost, want to look and see if the symbol that is off center. It does not appear to be so. And then want to see if the eagle's mouth is touching the edge. It is not. And see if we have any extra material right there by the eagle, which we do not. So, no error. That guy's just 25 cents. Lowell 2019. Could have been a W. No W, though. It's the Bob Ross at quarters. Ooh, another Kansas. This guy's seen some wear. And no rust. Again, looking for the word trust. To be missing that T. That's a really big D, though. Let me see something here real quick. I thought I saw something on the back, but I think it's just because it's really worn. So nothing of note on that guy. Nothing. Third roll. That's okay. We got 10, 11 more technically. We'll count this guy. Silver. All right, come on, W's. 2013, that's the ugly Mount Rushmore. Not a fan of that quarter. It's Probably one of my least favorite quarters. Oops, I think it looks ridiculous. 87, nothing. It's P. $77. $83. I think that's a D though. Let's double check it to be safe. Nope, no spitting eagle there. It's just a D. Yeah, it's just a D. It's on the 83Ps, the 83P quarters. Oh, that's a 2020. Come on, W. Nope, that's a D. Looking for those W's. Come on, W. 74. Nothing. It's a D. San Antonio Missions. It's a good one. This one can have extra material on the edge of the cross there. I'm not seeing anything. And this one, of course, can be a W. Not that one, though. Virginia. Again, effigy mounts. We'll look at the eagle on this guy. Not touching the edge. No extra material over there. That one is centered up. 25 cents. That's a D. Hawaii. And the Bob Ross quarters there. It's a nice bright D. Connecticut. Straight up and down. Flip it. We're gonna flip it again. Yep. Flip it. Alright. If we flip it twice, no error, unfortunately. It's a D. California. 77. Come on, W. It's a D. Nevada. We'll look for any material between the horses' butts and their tails. Oh, there's one on the... I think that might be some extra material there at the end of the horse there. Yep, a little extra piece of cud. So, I'm going to set this guy off to the side. Is that extra material or is that damage? So tough to tell. Nope, that's a ding, actually. No error. 25 cents. Come on, W. That's what we really want. We want those 2019 to 2020 W quarters. 67. 64 and earlier are our silver years. $70. It's a D. Oop, 2020 could have been a W. That D was a W. Quarter would be worth about 20 bucks. P. Ozark Riverways, nothing. Oh, that guy's seen better days. Great Basin, nothing. All right, Wyoming, same thing. We want to check for material between the horse's butt and the horse's tail. I have it there. I think it's faint, but I think that is extra material right there. So I'm going to set this one off to the side. We're going to circle back to it a little bit later. That's D. Minnesota. Another one with possible errors. We'll look for any extra trees right in this gap right here. Unfortunately, no extra trees there. 25 cents. 16. 2020, come on, W. That's a D. Ooh, that's a bicentennial quarter. Love seeing those. That's a good looking bicentennial quarter. Woo! That's a really good looking one. Alright. So those guys aren't worth any extra technically, but they're worth holding on to. If you get a full roll, you get an extra few bucks out of it. That's worth hanging on to. It's a D. Nebraska. 88. D. Minnesota, we'll check for that extra tree. Oh, no extra tree right in there. 25 cents. Last few in this roll. It's a D. And last two. Or last one, I should say. P. Bombay Hook. Nothing. Alright, roll number 4. Come on, W's. Let's get something tonight. All right, number 1, Tennessee. Nothing there. 85, year I was born. That's a good year. Not for quarters. It's a good year. Alabama. It's a D. Oh, could have been a W. We'll look at Mama's nose. Not seeing an error on that one. Unum. Looking for doubling on Unum. And doubling on American. And not seeing any. Nope. 25 cents on that guy. El UK. It's a D. San Antonio Missions again. Could have been a W. It's a 2019. But this one's a D. And then we want to look on the edges of the cross for any extra material or doubling. So no, 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 and no. You can typically see it without a magnifying glass, so that's one you don't need it for. We've got a Salt River Bay. It's a D. Got a lot of Salt River Bays. 98. Another bicentennial. Look at that. This one has a little bit of fading around the rim. 2 bicentennials tonight. It's a D. Georgia. Oop, Tuskegee Airmen. Nothing special on the 2021s, unfortunately. None of them were manufactured or minted in the West Point facility. Oop, let's check our Wisconsin. Look for that cheese. And anything underneath, between the corn and the cheese. Nothing. 25 cents. It's a D. It's a D. It's a D. Come on, W. It's a P. Alright. It's a D. Could have been a W. Look at Mom's nose. No extra material. No doubling. And no doubling. 25 cents. D. Massachusetts. Minnesota. Let's look for those extra trees. No extra tree on this guy. 25 cents. Another Wisconsin. No extra leaves. That's a D. 25 cents. 87. 73. And for 83 P's on those Eagle backs, that's a D. Ohio. 83P has a chance for a crying eagle. We just dropped a quarter on the floor. Oops. It's a D. Georgia. It's a D. Salt River Bay could have been a W. Looking for that W right there. Salt River Bay seems to always be a D. I think it's either D or W. I don't think Salt River Bay came from anywhere other than Denver or West Point. Pete. Pete. Georgia. That's a D. 2020 could have been a W. Looking for those W's right there. Come on, W. A few left in this roll. Georgia. $70. It's D. Utah. Come on, W. Oop, here's a 2020. This could be a W. Oh, that's a D. Come on, W. That's a D. 2019 River of No Return. Man, this is the W that I want more than any other quarter. That's a D though. River of No Return. That's the W that I want. If I could pick any W, that's the guy. All right. Next roll. I believe we are on roll number 5. 6, 7, 8. Yes, roll number 5. We got 13 tonight though. We got a couple extras. Oops, straight away we got a Salt River Bay. That fell out of the roll here, so we'll start with that. Can be a W. This one is just a D. Salt River Bay. Come on, W. Oh, crossing the Delaware. 2021's nothing to look for, unfortunately. Alright, Nevada, we can look for our horses. Look on the backside between the tails and the butts. Looking for some pooping horses. Nothing. Nothing on all three. It's Pete. It's a D. Tallgrass Prairie 2020 could have been a W right there. W quarter would be worth 20 bucks. Ooh, effigy mounds. Looks centered. Nothing over there. Nope, not seeing anything. Just a dirty one. New Jersey. We want to look at the fronts of all of them, regardless of year. Oop, 83, that's an 83D. So, no Pete. Because if we find one with an S mint mark, that's a rare find also. S mint marks aren't supposed to be out in circulation. They come in collector sets. That's a D. Salt River Bay, of course. But every once in a while, someone decides, you know what? That quarter's worth more to me. It's a 25-cent quarter than it is. Whoa. That's a collector's item. 2020. W? Nope, that's D. Over. Come on, W. It's a D. Oh, 2021, that's why. It's a D. River of No Return. That's the one I want, that W. Give me a River of No Return in a W, and I will be very happy. 2019 could have been a W. 87. 89. Ohio. Salt River Bay. It's a D. We did find a Salt River Bay W a few days ago. It was the last W we found. Right here. That one's a W. Salt River Bay. So they do exist in a W. That's what we're looking for. So we're looking for that W. And this one could be... Oh, this one can't be one. This is a 2018. It's a good looking 2018 though. So D. North Dakota. D. The lesser Mount Rushmore quarter. 91. 83, that's a P. A Spitting Eagle. Nope, no spitter. Just dirty. There's a P over there, right? Yeah. Just a dirty one. Dirty, dirty eagle. 2020. W? Nope, that's a D. Come on, W. Another 2020. That's a D. Could have been a W, guys. 67. That's a D. 2015. 78. Few left. 2020. Come on, W. That's D. It's a D. Fiji Mounds looks centered, so that's not an issue, but I see a spot over here. Nope. Let's just be a mark. I saw something over this direction, but not seeing it. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. 25 cents. 86. Last two. That's a D. And Massachusetts. No W. Alright, we're going to do one more. And then we're just a little bit before the halfway point. Roll number 6 tonight already. They are going fast. We're not finding errors. Come on, W's. Errors. Give me something. Something, something. Nothing special about this. was a 2020. That's a D, though. Could have been a W. Come on, W. It's a P. Another Bicentennial. That's a good looking one. Bicentennial. That's our third one of those tonight. Ohio. Ellis Island. 2 years too soon. Come on, 2019, 2020. Is this guy just a D, or is this one going to give me a W? That's a D. Come on, W. Connecticut. Hold it straight up and down. Flip it. Washington's face straight up and down. No error. 25 cents. Another Salt River Bay. Just a D. $20.20. Let's come on, W. It's a D. Not getting the W's tonight. That's a D. Another one. Kentucky. Another Salt River Bay. The whole stack of them going from tonight. Wow, I got a lot of Salt River Bays. That's a D. Connecticut, straight up and down. Flip it. Washington's face is straight up and down. No error. $20.18 for those 2019 and 2020 W's. Here's a 2020. Come on, W. That's a D. No W. I'm gonna set this guy off to the side. Look for those errors. Hey. Come on, W. Weir Farm could have been a W. Looking for the W right there. So come on, W. Come on, W. 67. Almost halfway done, and not one error, not one W. 68. No silver. Come on, W. Give me something. That's a D. Could have been a W. It's 2020. Come on, W. P. Last three. 86. And last one. You go back. 78. Nothing. Nothing. Let's open a roll of dimes. For dimes, we're looking for 95 and then 64 or older, I believe. That's what we're looking for. Actually, you know what? We're going to go with nickels, because nickels, I know what we're looking for. I can't remember. Nickels, we're looking for 75. And we're looking for Anything older than 1960, specifically looking at war years. So we're looking for 41 to 45. These ones go real quick, because if they have the newer front, nothing we need to do to even look at them. So that, 99. We get 75 and earlier than 1960. This is an older looking guy. 85. I want 75 and earlier than 60. '94. 92. 80. 74, not quite 75. 78, 2000, new. Is that 61? 61. So we got 75 and earlier than 60. Nothing. Got another roll of nickels, then we'll jump back into quarters. Just happen to get these rolls of nickels. So we're gonna just go ahead and bust these out real quick. Ooh. 70, 95, or 94 rather. 78. 64 or 75 and earlier than 60. Can't tell what year that is. It's chewed up. 61, 61. Doesn't matter. It's so beat up. 75, setting it off to the side. Get a close up on this guy. Something with a 4. I think that's 94. '64. Last couple. 2000. 79. New. 85 and 2000. Nothing. Nothing on those nickels. That's okay. We're not here for the nickels anyway. We're here for these guys. We are here for the quarters. We've got 7 rolls of quarters left. Look for those 2019, 2020 Ws. Looking for some errors. There's a wall on the back. Has a chance to be a W. Right off the back. Let's see if we can get a W right away, shall we? So come on, W. Let's see any silver right away. Come on, W. There we go. We got a wall, 2019. That's a P, no W. 96. Salt River Bay. That's D. Dump this guy. It's a D. $70. $93. Come on, W. That's a rough looking P. Ooh, here we go. Here's some error we can look for. Arizona. Doesn't look like it, but you know, look and see if those initials are covered. You got an error. If the numbers are covered at all, you've got an error, but not looking like you've got either of those errors on this guy. 25 cents. We are not catching any of the errors tonight. No errors. Come on, W's. Connecticut, straight up and down. Nope. 25 cents. Come on, W. $65, but not a 64. Come on, 64. Come on, W. Last two in this row already. 2020 could be a W. That is a P, my friends. No W. Nothing in that roll. Literally nothing. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. We've had good luck so far. The last couple days have been really, really good. We found some errors. In fact, I think it's 3 searches in a row. We've got an Alaska 6-claw paw. So, we've done really well finding errors. We just cannot get it tonight. That's a D. Iowa, this one can have a couple of things we'll look at later. 88. Come on, W. That's a P. Alaska, speaking of 6-claw paws. That is not, though. That is just a 5-claw paw. That's as we expect it to be. Nothing on that guy. Salt River Bay, is it a D or a W? That's a D. What we got? River of No Return, show me a W. Come on, W's. I want that quarter in a W. I want it so bad. Louisiana. Another Salt River Bay. W. Oh. Ooh. Is that a spinning eagle? Yeah, it is. I think. Pretty sure that's a spitter. That line coming right down from the eagle's mouth, I am pretty sure that is a spitter right there. 79. 79 spitting eagle. Look at that. That is a beaut. Well, there we go. We got a find tonight, guys. I am super happy. We got something. Finally got something. We've got 5.5 rolls to go. We got a spitting eagle. 2019. Looking for those W's right there. Come on, W. Come on, W. I think that one's just, yeah, that one's not. Come on, W. Let's go, Salt River Bay. Don't give me a D, give me a W. I said don't give me a D. Come on, Salt River Bay. Come on, Salt River Bay. No more D's. Give me a W. Come on, W. 2. Harper's Ferry. It's P. Come on, W. It's a lol. It's a D. A lol D. Could have been a W. Ooh, Alaska. This is a pretty looking Alaska. Can we get a 6-claw paw on this guy? Nope. Look at that. That is exactly what 5 claws look like on a bear paw. Come on. Oop, and a Kansas. No hump issue there. Can we get a rust? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. That T is very present. Looking for it to say, in God we rust on the back side of the Kansas quarter. P, Massachusetts. It's a D. Salt River Bay, another D, Salt River Bay. Another Salt River Bay, another D. Another Salt River Bay, another D. Come on, W. 98. That's D, last one. 73. Alright, 5 to go, guys. 5 rolls left. Anything on the ends? Nope, nothing good on the ends. Come on, W. Show me W. I need to learn my alphabet. Ooh. An interesting guy down here. I'm gonna set that off to the side. It looks a lot thicker than the other ones. So we're gonna circle back to that. Doesn't look like anything good. We'll save it. It's a D. Missouri. Ohio. It's D. Come on, W. (2020) could have been a W. 2019 and 2020, any back can have that W on it. Come on, W. P. Come on, W. It's P. It's Iowa. A couple errors we can look for on that guy. Texas. Come on, I can't hold on to anything. What the heck? Butterfingers. 65. The year the most quarters were produced in U.S. history. That's a D. 64 and older is what we want. 90% silver if you find a 1964 or older quarter. It's a P. Alright, we'll look for some spots in between some horsetails and horse butts. Some pooping horses. No, no, and no. 3 horses, 3 misses. Ready? 79. P. Come on, W. It's 2019. This guy can be a W. This one is just a D. Come on, W. 2017. Come on, W. Kansas. Again, in God we rust. In God we dirt. Oh, that T is present anyway. No rust on that quarter. Last three. 66. That one, unfortunately, I think spent some time in a coin machine. Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what happened to that guy. Gonna set it off to the side, but I'm pretty sure that one just had one too many spin cycles in the coin machine. So this guy's got a much thicker edge to it. It's a D, so nothing special about it. I'm just gonna double check it. Here's another one. Are they the same? It looks thicker. I'm gonna weigh these just to tickle my fancy. .7 on the Salt River Bay. Okay, that's not any bigger. Nope, nothing special. Well, 4 rolls left, guys. We got us a Spitting Eagle, so that's a plus. Definitely got something, but we are looking for those W's. 2019-2020 W quarters. Come on, W. Any silver? No silver. Always want to look for silver on the edges. You'll know it when you see it, because it will just stick out. It won't have that copper look to it like most of the quarters, so it'll be like this one that's shining right here, but it won't have that coppery hint to it. It'll just be all silver. So come on, W. Let's get one. 4 rolls left, guys. 4 rolls. Come on, W. It's a D. 2020. That D could have been a W. That quarter would be worth $10 or more. P. Come on, W. 70. That's a nice 70. Not what we're looking for. We're looking for a W. First I thought that was off center, but nope. Come on, W. That one can't be a W. Come on, W. Wisconsin. Let's look for some leaf error, shall we? Don't see it, but we'll have to check under the scope. Any extra leaves? Nope. No leaves on that guy. That guy's just worth 25 cents. It's a D. Weir Farm. Could have been a W right there. Come on, W. Come on, W. $73. What's that mint mark? It's a D. It's a filled in D. $78. Same thing. Come on, W. We want these W's. We don't want sand dunes. We want W's. P. It's a D. $83. I think that's a D though. Yep. No spitter, right? Alright. No spitter. Come on, W. $4. There's a 2020. This could be a W. Oh, that's just a D. Come on, W. 72. First I thought that leaf was a mistake, but nope, just how it is. It's a D. Idaho. Gosh dang it, I'm bumping into everything now. That's a D. It's a D. 2020. Looking for those W's right there. Come on, W. Alabama. That's 2020. That's a D. Texas. Nothing. 2020. Weir Farm. It's a P. Nope. Come on, W. Give me a W. And 21, nothing. Alright, come on, W. We got 3 rolls to go. This one's got a crossing the Delaware on the end, so we know at least one is a big nothing burger. No silver. Come on, W. 88. 88 is not 83. Look for those 83 Spitting Eagles. It's a common year for them. Just like this, where they've got a line coming down from that eagle's beak. Come on, W. Any 2019-2020 can have that W. Ooh, we got another bicentennial. That's our 4th bicentennial today. That's a D. Salt River Bay. It's about our 20th Salt River Bay tonight. Virgin Islands. It's a D. Not a lot of territory quarters come through. Is this a D? Yep. Salt River Bay. Ooh, can't even see the mark on that guy. What year is that? Can't really tell the year either. It's clad though, so it's not silver. 74. Pete. Another bicentennial quarter. 6 bicentennial quarters tonight. Finding plenty of those. Good Lord. 66. Couple years off from our 64 and earlier. Alright, 2020. That's a D. Looking for those W's on the 2019-2020s. Come on, W. Yosemite. P. Washington. 2021. Nothing. Well, I know the last guy, and this is a 21 also, so it's 2 duds. Come on, W. It's a T. Looking for centering. Looks centered. And no errors down by the bird face. Come on, W. Texas. Show me a W. Harper's Ferry. We can take a look at that one a little bit later. It's a D. Oop, 2020. A D could have been a W. '85. It's the year I was born. Good year. Good year. Another 85. Telling you, it's a good year. Illinois. It's a D. Ooh. Stretch the old back out. 2020. Can we get a W? No, just another D. We got about probably 25 now. Got this guy we know is nothing. 2021. And lastly, 2015 D. 2 rolls left, guys. Just 2 rolls for the night. Two rolls, that's $20 in quarters. Just 80 quarters to go. No silver. $94, that's not a start that we want. Kentucky. Come on, W. 81. 74. $65. It's 1 year off. Looking for those 64 and earlier silvers. Pennsylvania. This was a Michigan. Oregon. Another Salt River Bay D. Probably up to about 30 of those guys now. Can't get enough Salt River Bays apparently. Washington D. Massachusetts. That's a good looking 2000. Gettysburg. That's the first Gettysburg I've seen. 90. North Dakota. That's a D. Salt River Bay. Come on, W. Salt River Bay. It's a D. Whoops. Oregon. Is that what that was? Pete. Here we go. We got a homestead. We haven't seen one of these tonight. We got a few things we can look at. First and foremost, looking on the roof. Looking for any snow on that roof. Nothing. Looking for anything in the windows. No reflection. And then a leaky bucket. Bottom of the bucket. Nothing. Nothing in any of those locations. This guy, unfortunately, is nothing. We're not finding errors tonight either. It's a D. Effigy mounds. Again, centering. It looks good. Cool. There we go. Another Salt River Bay. Just what we need is more Salt River Bays to look at. The Bob Ross of quarters. Guam. Minnesota. Look for anything extra in the trees here. Right in between those two trees. Nothing extra that we see. Sky. 25 cents. $20 could have been a W. Come on, W's. Let's go. Another 2020. That's a D. Come on, W. We got a few left. Ohio. Got about 5 left in this roll and one more roll. D. D. Okay, 2014. Nope. Nope. Last roll, guys. Pretty tame night for quarter roll hunting. That is for sure. Maybe we save the best for last, huh? Can we hope for that? I'm hoping for that. Well, sure don't want to get this roll out of here, that's for sure. Okay. Look at that. Nothing good. And all this stuff that's rolling around, that's for sure. In Indiana, that rolled away. D. Weir Farm. Could have been a W. That would have been a great way to end things, huh? Can we get a W in the last roll tonight? 2010 Yellowstone. It's a D. Tennessee. No. Come on, W. Last roll. Let's get a W or let's get a rare one, shall we? 81. Massachusetts. Just like that one. It's a D. Nothing. It's a D. Colorado. We can find errors right on the edge of this guy. Looking for any material side of the mountains there. Nothing. And then any extra in the lettering. Nope. Nothing, nothing. Nothing, nothing. First Colorado we found tonight, though. Always a fun one to look at. Nope. Halfway done with this roll, guys. Last roll of the night. Come on, W. Connecticut. Straight up and down. Flip it. Still straight up and down. No error. 25 cents. It's a D. Nope. 83p. Huh? Nope. Nothing under that eagle. Is that a P or was that a D? Oh, it was a P. It was an 83p. Had a chance for a spit and eagle. Had a chance for it to look like this guy right here. With a nice line coming down from that eagle face. But unfortunately, no spitting eagle on that 83. Probably about 15 left. Can we find one W? Iowa, no. No. It's a D. Nope. Nothing in the volcanoes. Nope. Come on, W. Come on, W. Just a few left. Double check this guy. Nope. Nothing with that eagle. That's all we got left, guys. It's a D. Indiana. 2020. Woo! Oh, but that's a D. Last few. Come on, W. 79. That's a D. It's a P. And last couple. 78. Nothing. And 94. Nothing. All right. So we got 4 bicentennials and we got the spitting eagle, but otherwise not a lot of action in $130 in quarters tonight. Not a big deal. Great thing about this hobby is it literally costs nothing but time. So we will trade those in. We'll get some more and we will be back for another live stream this weekend. So hope you all enjoyed. If you were hanging out, feel free to toss that follow, like the stream, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good night. Peace.